checking identity documents, looking for illegal immigrants. Somalis living in Johannesburg say they're being harassed by police and some South Africans because they are foreigners. They say they no longer feel safe and believe the worst is still to come.
They used to tell us every day after World Cup they are going to kill us, they are going to take all our stuff. Yeah, they used to tell. They said it's better to go back.
Your life is danger.
People tell disturbing stories of what it's like living as an illegal immigrant here.
If they don't kill us with machetes, knives or guns, we will die of disease. Nurses at the clinic refuse to help me because I'm a foreigner.
These women may have reason to be frightened. Human rights workers are warning that the threats may turn to violence after the Football World Cup. They allege government officials are sometimes involved.
We've seen in a number of cases that actually people have been reporting that police officers have either stood by and let violence happen or otherwise have been actively involved in violence. There's also a major concern around police officers who are involved in harassment and extortion of foreign nationals, and that's something that we're trying to address with the Independent Complaints Directorate as well.
Officials are trying to change attitudes, but changing the minds of some locals will take a while.
Those foreigners must stay in their country and fix their problems. They are just here to take our jobs. Go back home.
Sharing scarce resources with a growing immigrant population could be one reason why threats on immigrants are on the increase. Poor South Africans say they feel like second-class citizens in their own country.
According to them, the government doesn't consider them first. It only consider the foreign country people first, especially when it comes to the issue of the housing and the employment.
2 years ago, frustrated South Africans took out their anger on African immigrants. 62 were murdered. Thousands were left homeless. Alexandra Township saw some of the worst xenophobia attacks back in 2008. Thousands of foreign African nationals were chased out of their homes. 2 years later, some have returned, but many haven't. The police say they are not aware of the allegations of harassment and say they have no reason to expect that attacks are planned. South Africa is perceived by many on the continent as a land of plenty. Immigrants come here looking for a better life, often fleeing conflict or poverty. But as more people keep entering the country, many illegally, some worry more attacks could take place. Haru, Mutasa, Jazeera, Johannesburg, South Africa.